I'm a man, and as a man I have opinions, and I expect you to listen and agree with my said opinions. So today we're going to be talking about film, because I have a lot of opinions about film. It's MatTube's amazing film tier list. Oh my god, we're doing this. Don't forget guys, to subscribe. Got you that early. Okay, anyway. If you don't know how tier lists work, basically you have a few different categories. For example, S, A, B, C, D and E. And I'm going to be ranking film stocks, putting them if I think they're really good in S tier, or if they're really shit in E tier. So to start it nice and simple, we got HP5. You can't really go wrong with HP5, especially pushed to ISO 800 or 1600. Beautiful, beautiful film stock, can be kind of dead sometimes, you know, but it's a good go-to. So I'm saying A tier because, you know, HP5 is just old reliable. Same goes with Kenmare 400. I'd actually say Kenmare 400 is a little bit better for me than HP5, weirdly enough. Very cheap in medium format and 35mm. I went through this weird streak over Christmas where I was shooting a lot of T-Max and Tri-X and all of the images were coming out dog shit, and then I shot one roll of Kenmare 400 and it was beautiful, it was crisp, so it's a saving grace for me, so I really do like Kenmare. Now in terms of Kenmare 100, I don't really shoot it too much. When I do, I tend to push it to ISO 400, so I'm gonna put it in a C tier. It's a bit lukewarm. It's not bad, I'm sure. It's a perfectly fine film stock, but I don't really use it too much. This one's gonna be controversial. FP4. FP4 is like the sister of HP5, but it's a weird film stock. It's ISO 125, which is unconventional. Normally a film stock would be ISO 100, so whenever I have shot FP4 I normally just underexpose it, so maybe that's why my images are shit. But to be completely honest, I just don't use FP4 that much. I wouldn't put it in D tier because when I have used it, it's been perfectly fine. It's in a low C, it is below Kenmare 100. I've only ever shot Portra 400 once. It was fine. The price of something like this I can't justify, but I know Portra 400 is beloved, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. Portra 800, I've never shot. Whenever I see it, oh, it looks so fucking beautiful, but it is so expensive. It's a film stock I can never justify buying. If I had shot it and it was a bit cheaper, I would probably put it in A tier. Portra 400 NC, which is expired film. I've shot 2 rolls of this stuff. I brought a box of 5 of it a while ago. Beautiful. Oh my god, the NC stands for natural colour and it is natural and beautiful. Ah, this is just an immediate A tier. You cannot go wrong with Portra 400 NC. Cinestill 800T. Technically a controversial film stock. They had a bit of controversy a few months back where they tried to copyright the 800T trademark, which is a ridiculous bullshit thing, and it was a whole mess. I'm not really going to go into the controversies of film photography. I've only ever shot it once in medium format and fucking hell did it cook. Oh my god, it was the best shit I've ever shot. Just regular mundane images were so beautiful on this film stock. I've never shot it again because of the price. I would put it in A tier, but the controversy and only ever shooting it once, it's probably just going to go down into B tier. Cinestill 50D, never touched it once in my life. Straight to C tier. Cinestill 400D though, I've got opinions about this. Again, another one I have never shot. Apparently it's dog shit. The little voices that surround me, not the ones in my head, but people in circles are telling me this film is kind of dog shit. So I'm gonna put it in D tier because I'm a little sheep. I have no backbone. Color Plus is one of Kodak's budget color films. I say budget nowadays. I don't think Kodak and the word budget go hand in hand anymore. I've never shot Color Plus. I'm more of a Kodak Gold kind of guy, so it's gonna go in C tier. I shot my first roll of Tri-X over Christmas. I've since shot, I think, one more roll of it. It's black and white film. It's good. I would rank it at A tier because, you know, I've not gone wrong with it. Now Kodak T-Max, I've got opinions about this one. You know, Tri-X T-Max, very hand-in-hand film, you know, they're almost the same mentally to me. I'm gonna be murdered and lacerated for saying that, but whenever I've shot T-Max, it's just not really tickled me the way Tri-X have, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. Oh, finally, I get to talk about XP2. Oh my god. This is the worst fucking film stock in existence. I think I've only shot this 3 or 4 times. It is the most piece of dog shit film. I've never taken a good image on XP2 Super. The first ever roll of film I shot was XP2. You can watch that in the video, I'll link it somewhere. It is shit. Every image came out bad. I'm sure it wasn't the film's fault, it was the disposable camera's fault and my shitty attitude towards film. But Jesus Christ, do you want to know why this film is so shit? It is a black and white film. Read the words, black and white. And it requires colour processing. What? What? Actually, dog shit piece of film. It was the first roll of film I ever put through my fucking TLR was XP2 Super because it was preloaded. So I was like, guess I'll shoot it. Dog shit! Probably because I didn't know how to use my TLR, but dog shit! I am an XP2 hater until I die. I will stand on this grave forever. XP2 is so fucking shit. I'm gonna put it in E tier. Volley Retro 400. I actually recently shot Volley Retro 80, so I guess I'll bundle these two together. Interesting film stock by name. I've never had an issue with it. I can't confidently put it at the same place as T-Max, so I'm gonna put it in C tier. Kodak Gold. What is there to say about Kodak Gold that hasn't been said already? Just a masterclass of colour film and nostalgia. Oh my god, the gold, warm, brown undertones of this film stock. Beautiful. I am a Kodak Gold lover, even though I don't shoot much colour film. Easy, easy, easy A tier for Kodak Gold. Kodak Ultramax, technically the sister of Kodak Gold. I used to be a mega fan of Ultramax when I first started shooting film. Maybe it's because I wanted to be different and everyone kind of oriented to Kodak Gold, so I was like, Ultramax is better. It's kind of dog shit. It's not bad, but I don't really go and pick up this film stock. It's gonna go in B tier though. Delta 3200. This is a weird one. I've only ever shot this film stock once and it was at 1600 ISO. It's fine. This black and white film is grainy. I fuck with it. Again, I've only shot it once, but like, I low-key vibe with what Delta 3200 is pushing off. I'll put it in B tier. Delta 400 now, I shot it on medium format Delta 400 and I scanned the negatives to the highest resolution I could. Oh my god, you can just keep zooming in on the detail and you get into the grain and you can eat it. Oh, I fuck with Delta 400 a little bit. I'll put it in B tier though. I've not had any S tiers yet, shit. I'm including these ones mainly for my #1 biggest fan, Badir. He really likes Fomapan. I think especially Fomapan 200, he says. It's this go-to one to shoot in his street photography, and it looks good. You know, he always pulls out a Badir classic, but I'm just not a big fan of Fomapan. It's just kind of disappointed me. So I'm bundling all the Fomapans in a C tier because it's like Kentmere 100. Why would I shoot it when I could shoot Kentmere 400? Ilford Ortho 80. So orthochromatic film is blue light sensitive compared to panchromatic film, which is all color light sensitive. This one doesn't have any red sensitivity, so it makes for some interesting images. If you would take a photo of something that has some red in it, it would be completely black, I'm pretty sure. I've never shot the film. I've had a roll for the better part of like 5 months now and I haven't shot it, but I imagine if I did I'd cook with it. So I'm gonna play in beta. Oh god, beta is getting big. LMO Turquoise, a unique color negative film that flips around the color channels and you just get otherworldly orangey cyan to teal images, and oh, they are so good. I bought this as a pack of 3 with Lomo Purple, Lomo Metropolis and Lomo Turquoise, thinking I would only really want to shoot Lomo Purple, and then I shot the Lomo Turquoise during summer. The images I took are so nostalgic of this summer warm feeling. I love this film. It's a film stock I've only ever shot once. I would love to shoot it again though. Straight into S tier. Beautiful. Lomo Purple. I originally thought I would love to shoot Lomo Purple. I really wanted to. I've had the roll for like over a year now and I haven't shot it. I've got like no motivation to. I think like, what would be my ideal conditions to shoot this film? Grass, I guess, because it kind of makes green things go purple. It was a film stock I was really excited for, and I just, now that I own it, I haven't shot it. I think this is a B tier. I'm just gonna have to rearrange some of the B tiers. Lemon Metropolis. I've seen sample images for this. I haven't shot this before. It's very bleach bypass, I think is the term. It's very saturated kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It kind of looks like dog shit. I've never shot it. Maybe I will shoot it and I'll be like, holy shit, I've cooked, but I've never shot it and I had no desire to shoot it when I bought it. I'm gonna put in D tier. Next on the cutting board, LMO Red Scale. Again, a film I've never shot, but I'm so in love with it already. When you take a colour film and you flip it around and shoot it in reverse for the emulsion, pretty much all the images go this like reddish kind of otherworldly hue. This is called red scaling, and it can be kind of complicated doing it yourself. So Lomography provide a pre-made red scaled film. I've got some in medium format. I have not shot it. I really have been meaning to shoot it. I'm so excited to shoot it as well. This is like easy A tier, even though I haven't shot it, because I know when I do get around to doing that, you know, subscribe, hit the bell notification. When you see the video titled, I cooked with LMO Red Scale, gone wrong, police court, it's because this shit is fire. Anyway, another niche one, LMO Tiger is a 110 pocket film. If you don't know what 110 film is, I'll save myself doing some editing on the screen. It's this little baby film, it's tiny. Look at these guys. Don't ask why I just got loose negatives on the side of my desk. And it's actually quite nice colours, but it's quite nice. I'd put it at a B tier. I feel like it's obligatory to throw in a Fuji film. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just my circumstances, where I am in life, you know, at this point, very transitional point in my life. I rarely shoot Fuji film. I mean that like all film. I think most Fuji film I have shot has been expired that I got off eBay. I think the only time I've ever really shot Fuji Color 200 is when I've gone into Boots and I'm like, holy shit, they actually have film in stock for once. I'm putting it in C tier because Fuji is kind of L, they kind of fell off a little. Polaroid 600. I would love the film if it wasn't so fucking expensive. Oh my god, it's like £20 for a pack, but every time I shoot Polaroids, I am in love with them. I fucking love Polaroids. It's just so fun and gimmicky, obviously instant film, and they're so fun to do alternate processes onto them as well, but it's expensive. So I think I'm gonna play an A tier, but if it was cheaper and you still got 10 images in a pack, it'd be S tier. Gonna do some quick editing right here. Black and white Polaroids. I made a video on black and white Polaroids the other day. Good video, check it out. I'm putting this in D tier. Why the fuck would you spend nearly 20 quid on something that isn't even colour? It's in black and white. This is a black and white image on Polaroid. Look at that. You see the fucking yellow hue? You see the fucking yellow hue on that shit? Gets worse. I'm a little deranged, you know, I've got alternate processes going on, so I damaged some of them. Look how yellow they are! The border is white. It's yellow. It's like, I don't think the camera's doing it justice. These are visibly yellow. I mean, that image doesn't really come out, but these are visibly yellow. I took these like a month and a half ago, I think. They're all gone piss coloured. They all look like they've been soaked in piss. I don't fucking know. That's my opinion on Polaroids. You know what? E. It's going in the tier. I don't want to leave XP2 alone. Why would you spend 20 quid on black and white instant film when you could spend 20 quid on colour instant film? That's what we've learned today. That's into my tier list. Rate it. I think it's pretty good. I'm glad that you've enjoyed listening to my opinions. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, you definitely should. Sorry for a bit of a lazier topic than usual. I'm cooking with other videos, so subscribe because you do not want to miss them. Thank you for watching, and Matt out. This is the worst fucking film stock in. So I'm gonna put an E tier.